Welcome, my dear friends. I'm Michael Amankwa, known as the Mental Catalyst. I'm thrilled to be your host on the TMC show. This podcast is your path to empowerment, guiding you to unlock your true purpose and reach your full potential in life. As a mental catalyst, my mission is to inspire, motivate, and help you transform your mindset and personal growth. As part of the Success in Motion bike challenge, we've carefully selected 10 topics to aid that initiative, and this is episode 7 out of 10. We've done 6 so far, and episode 10 is about failure. And the topics selected are purpose and meaning of life, wellness, preparation, focus, grit, patience, failure, time thieves, collect memories, and then love. Okay. So as I always do, I define the key word for the episode, and today's is about failure. So what's the definition or meaning of failure? So failure is the result of not achieving a desired outcome or goal, often accompanied by setbacks or disappointment. I'll take that again. Failure is the result of not achieving a desired outcome or goal, often accompanied by setbacks or disappointment. Like I always do, I give some quotes to support the topic. So the first quote reads, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts." This is by Winston Churchill. I'll take it again. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The second one reads, "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I cannot accept not trying." This is Michael Jordan. I'll take it again. "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." Michael Jordan. Then the next one reads, "The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing." Henry Ford. Meaning that when there's a mistake, there's a failure. When we don't learn from it, then truly that is failure. Okay? So the only one mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. And the last one reads, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Thomas Edison. And I always say, failure, there are two forms to it. There's failure and then there's failing. So failure is final, where you fail and you've given up and you quit. And that means that it is done. It's donezo. It's done. But failing is where it's a process of you trying multiple times to get to the desired result. So you try one, it doesn't work, you try again. So that's the process of failing. So failure is fatal. That is like, that's it. You're done. Okay, that's when you don't try anymore. So that's why Thomas Edison is saying, "I have not failed because, I've just found 10,000 ways that did not work." And because he keeps on trying, he's been failing, with the 10,000 that did not work. But if he had stopped, then he would have finally kind of like failed, right? So let's talk about, some of the reasons why failure is good. A lot of times people think failure is such a bad thing that they don't want to be associated with it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. And I look back at my life, and in situations where I have failed or not succeeded the way I anticipated, actually catapulted me to something higher and bigger and better at the end of the day. So what are some of the reasons? What are some of the reasons why failure is good? So the first one is learning opportunities. Failure provides valuable lessons and insights. Failure provides valuable lessons and insights that can lead to personal growth and development. It's a chance to discover what does not work and make necessary adjustments. Failure provides valuable lessons and insights that can lead to personal growth and development. It's a chance to discover what doesn't work and make necessary adjustments. So it provides an opportunity for you to learn. We're talking about continuous learning. And as human beings, you want to constantly keep learning, right? Because the brain is just like a muscle. So just like the body, if you keep going to the gym, you're working it, of course, you're going to get a toned, solid, nice body. And the mind also needs to be fed, right? So you feed it knowledge, you feed it, yes, not just knowledge, but to feed it knowledge, you have to go through the process of reflection and introspections, and then all of that helps shape your mindset, which ultimately culminates into your knowledge base. Okay? Resilience building. Facing failure can strengthen your resilience and ability to bounce back from setbacks. Overcoming challenges can boost your mental toughness. At the end of the day, look, you want to live a fulfilling life, you have big goals, you're definitely going to fail, okay? You're going to fail. So the process, when you try big things and you're failing, all of this helps you build your resilience, and it's something that you need to actually, have that great life that we all seek. Then innovation and creativity. Failure encourages innovative thinking. When one approach doesn't work, it prompts you to employ new and creative solutions. And for people that are creative, innovative, and inventive, this is something that we appreciate because we try so many things, they don't work, but we don't give up and we keep going. But the process of failing helps us actually become more innovative and more creative. Then it's also a humbling experience. Failure keeps us humble and reminds us that success often requires hard work and perseverance. It prevents complacency and encourages continuous improvement. So obviously, when you go through it all and you put in all that you have and then you fail, obviously it's a humbling experience, right? Then the next one is success. It's a success catalyst. So many success stories are rooted in previous failures. Failure can serve as a stepping stone towards achieving your goals and dreams. So what it's saying is that failure is part of the road to success, and therefore we should not shy away from failure when we fail. We try things that does not work. We should not give up. We should go back to the drawing board and analyze why it failed and look at what else we can do better, which ultimately can lead us to success. But so that's failure, reasons why failure is good. But then what are some of the ways of handling failure, right? So it's not about it just being good, but obviously if you do fail, which you will fail, intentionally or unintentionally, you're going to fail. So if you find yourself in that situation, what are some of the ways to handle that? So one, embrace it, okay? Accept failure as a natural part of life. Avoid self-blame or dwelling on negative emotions and instead acknowledge it as an opportunity to learn and grow. So embrace it, okay? There are videos out there that I talk about some of my failings in life, and I wholeheartedly accepted them and embraced them and cherished them and loved them. And I look back at some of them and I'm like, geez, I'm so thankful that I actually failed at those things because they've actually helped me become a lot better in so many spheres of my life. So what this is saying is that, look, let's embrace it if it happens or when it happens. So accept failure as a natural part of life, okay? That's a human being. As you're doing the things you're going about your life, you're definitely going to have situations where you're not going to be as successful as you desire. Avoid self-blame or dwelling on negative emotion. So don't blame yourself too much and carry emotional baggage that does not even allow you to try again, okay? So avoid self-blame or dwelling on negative emotions and instead acknowledge it's an opportunity to learn and grow. And that is where you're like, okay, look, this is my intended goal. I have failed at it. Go back and ask yourself, analyze it, do a deep dive, break it down, tear it into pieces and try and figure out what went wrong. And then come back and try again. You fall down 7 times, get up 8 times, okay? So that's about embracing failure. Then the second one is analyze and reflect. That's what I was talking about. So examine the causes of failure. What went wrong? What could have been done differently? Use this analysis to adjust your approach for future attempts. And guys, it really works. It really, really works, okay? So analyze and reflect. Then the next one is set realistic expectations. Sometimes failure results from setting unrealistic goals. Ensure your goals are achievable and in line with your skills and resources. So this is what we talk about passion and meaning of life and you preparing and you being mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally balanced and solid, yeah? And then you focusing on whatever goals you have. And then through that process, it also helps you most of the time to set realistic and achievable goals, okay? So what this is talking about is set realistic expectations, okay? Then the next one is seek support. Don't be afraid to seek support and advice from mentors, friends, and professionals who can offer guidance and perspective. And I love this one because these days with artificial intelligence and ChatGPT and Claude 2 and all of this generative solutions that are coming up, you can actually engage this power sources, knowledge dumps, immense knowledge dumps, to actually get interesting, insights and guidance. And I've found them to be very, very useful. So anytime I have an idea and I want different angles on it, I'm actually able to have a chat with ChatGPT and to give me, different scenarios, what if analysis and all of those things. And a lot of times the advice it gives or the feedback that it gives are extremely useful. Yeah. So outside of using artificial intelligence, you can actually engage your mentors and friends and other professionals in a domain that you find yourself in. Okay. So let's not be shy to ask or seek support. Then the last one is persist and try again. Persist and try again. Use failure as a motivation to keep moving forward. Reevaluate your goals and make necessary adjustments. Then continue working towards your objectives with renewed determination. So most of you, if you watch Elon Musk trying to get his rockets into space, you see how many times they fail. I mean, we all know the amount of money they spend, trying to get, a rocket into space, and then it fails. And a lot of times, it fails on purpose for them to collect very valuable data, so they're able to now prepare for a successful launch. So failure is something that we need to embrace, and keep in mind that we don't live in this world to impress people. If you fail, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't change your name. It doesn't redefine you. It doesn't change your sex from man to woman or woman to man. Nothing really happens, okay? Yes, once in a while you may feel blue because, maybe that's not the results you were expecting. But when your purpose and your goals are all in line and you understand the meaning of life and you're on that journey, when you fail, you smile at it, because that's what I do now. Anytime I'm challenged or I feel or things don't go according to plan, I only smile at it and I'm like, okay, within seconds I regroup. So as you're listening or watching this, I encourage you to embrace failure. Don't be shy. Don't hide it, because when you're hiding and you're shy and all of this culminates in mental health challenges, because you're already stressed. You want to talk to somebody because you are scared that, if I talk, they'll say I'm a failure, they'll look down upon me, and people will gossip about me and all of that. And you bottle it all in, and then now you have mental health issues, which affects your general health. And by the time you realize, you pop when it's not your time. You get what I'm talking about? So this is on failure. Okay, this is on failure.